To battle, I say! Hello everybody, welcome back to Mindsight Games. My name is N-Sight. Today, we are playing more Fire Emblem Awakening. In the last episode, we finished Chapter 3 and got a chance to reconcile the Longfort's guardsmen, if you will. In this episode, we are not going to be starting Chapter 4, much as a lot of people would like to say, hey, go ahead and start Chapter 4. We're doing two things instead of that. I want to show off the two things that I didn't talk about. The fact that, number one, we have a Paralogue down here in the bottom right corner. That's where our main source of this video is going to be. So Paralogue 1 is going to be our main thing, the Far Fort. However, before we begin the Far Fort, we need to go into the North Road. Some Risen have invaded the place, and we want to challenge them. As you'll notice, we're given a as you can see, we're given 8 units to choose from for this field specifically. We're given a choice from any of ours in the cast, and I highly recommend you guys pick, like, whatever you want, whoever's closest leveled, yet lower leveled, whatever you want to choose. I will be tackling this currently just to show off what it is, but I won't be going over it very long in this video in that sense. Let's go ahead and select the units. Alright, so we're about ready to begin. I do want to note that when we jumped into here, it said challenge on the North Road. Essentially, that's what it is. Anytime that you fight Risen, you'll have a myriad of them out here, and they'll all have different items, weapons, stuff related to the level at which you would usually be open to this. With that being said, let's jump right in. Begin the battle. Oh, Lissa's the starting captain. Okay. Just like the main chapter, we'll have these spots open for us to use. I will want to grab both of them available. They're still in the exact same spots as they are in the chapter. You'll gain experience, gold, you'll gain experience or weapon experience or something along those lines. And you'll always want to stop by and pick those up whenever you have the opportunity. In doing so, Stall got a level up to level 4. That's a pretty decent level. Sully got a level up to level 4. Yeah! Critical hit! Criticals in this game deal 3 times as much damage as they would normally, just like they did in Fire Emblem Fates. As a matter of fact, that's kind of what that point was based off of. Let's pop up here. Do you have... Yeah, you do. You do. I thought you didn't have anything I could use to heal Vake with. Wow, really? Okay. One thing I do need to note is that the experience you gain will not carry over into a new level. It will only cap out at 99. You have to gain experience from attacking enemies, so, or in order to level up, so keep that in mind. Virian, come on! Don't... Okay, Virian leveled up, and immediately got taken out. Yay! Don't worry if you're playing on casual mode. These segments off to the side will not eliminate your party members for good. However, I do want to go into something else. In classic mode, these count as, you know, anywhere along the route, so keep that in mind when you're fighting. Sumiya got to level 2, finally. Good gracious. She's fallen behind here. And a Speed Wing! Good gracious. Sully is now level 5. Thank you very much. And we got a Bullion S. At least one enemy will be carrying a Bullion Small, which if you see these out on the in the enemy's inventory and you're able to get them from them, they sell for 1,000 gold coins. So keep those in mind. Nice! Whoa, that's a bit overkill. I knew she had some power behind her, but not like that. And level 3. Finally. Come on, Muriel. Please jump in on this one. Yes! Ha! That was worth it. And there we have it. I do want to note, however, in those types of battles, there are going to be a couple of things you're going to have to watch out for. First off, support conversations will cancel, even if they've built up the trust, if in casual mode only, if your character falls in battle. Virion fell in the last battle, so so he won't be able to get that conversation he would have gotten with Sully if I had gotten enough during that past chapter. Muriel and Stahl have their B rank conversation. Okay. Here's the finish line at last. You circumnavigated the camp 10 times, and your total time was fascinating. Muriel, every day, you grow more like a demon, sent to torture me. Have you observed? Enough running now? Can I please stop? I see no harm in taking a short break. Whew. Thank goodness. So, what did you learn?
Hold a moment.
As you may know, I've been observing everyone's training, not just yours. In every measure of performance, you come out at the exact median. I do?
Yes.
Be it arm strength, running, stamina, or anything else, you are perfectly average. If I didn't know better, I'd say that my methodology was flawed. But it's something of a scientific miracle that you can be so completely unoutstanding. Yes, well, that's just the sort of man I am. You are aware of your ordinariness? Yeah, I've always tended to be more or less like everyone else. I do about the average amount of training everyone else does, but you know, meh. Yet it is remarkable that you are able to hit every statistical mean. You must allow me to investigate further, and to do that, I need more data. Do you mean?
Right.
Yes, your break is over. 10 more laps around the camp, please. She is a demon! Alright. That's kind of cute. That's kind of funny. A lot of personality there. But now, to the real part of today. Let's jump into the Far Fort. Okay, I didn't jump into the Far Fort yet. I want to go ahead and sell that bullion that I found. You could sell small bullions for 1,000 gold. Getting those from the enemy Risen is very helpful. There is also an item up here that we want to take a look at. If you go over here, you can buy reeking boxes. It calls Risen to the world map, and strength varies by the location. Keep this in mind, as fighting Risen in certain areas will help boost not only the support between units, but also grow your gold by defeating them at that point. And it's only 500 gold. Anytime you take out a Risen foe, they'll drop at least one of those bullions, and you'll be able to get at least 2 Risen boxes from that. If you're ever short on gold, this is a good idea of grinding it up if you don't have any of the additional DLC. I have the DLC, so my result is going to vary from yours by a couple of margins. But let's jump into the Far Fort. Help! You gotta help us! I'm begging you, my lords! Slow down. What happened? Oh, right.
Oi! There's the wee pigget!
Great. Bandits.
What's this? Little lordly come over to watch over his chattel? Ha ha ha. Oh, damn me! Shepherds!
That's right. So what'll it be? Run and live? Or fight and die?
Listen.
Quickly, lad. What happened here? Yes, my lord. Right. I have got to find out a good voice for it. Let me try something. Actually, pause here. Well, howdy, partner. Yes, my lord. Right away, my lord. If it pleases your graciousness.
You alright?
Maybe just hold off on titles for now. What's your name?
Donnie.
That is Donnel.
I forgot his voice was like that. Alright, let me rephrase that. Donnie! That is Donnel, your majestyful. I live in the village just beyond, sir. I guess that'll do. Now what happened? That rotten pig stinking bandit you just ran off attacked us. Pardon my language, your lordliness. I'm the only one what got away, and even then, just barely. They were rounding up the others to haul them off to a bandit camp. Please, sir, you gotta save them folks. My ma's one of them. She's all I got in this world. Please, your royal highness. This blasted war seems to spawn more evils by the day. Alright, Donnie, we'll save your ma. Can you lead us to her?
I owe you.
Aw, thank you, my lord. Thank you. Just follow me, your surliness. Surliness. Why did I say that?
And you're sure of this? On the grave of my sainted mother, I swear it. It was Crom and his shepherds, and no mistake. A fancy lord'll fetch a high ransom from noble folk. We'll have the little man squealing for mercy in no time.
We've got nothing left to take, sirs. Please let our children go.
Quit your bleating. Oi, Roderick. I think this cow's the mum of the brat what ran away. Say, I know this one. You're the wife of the man what broke my rib last time we were here.
And you killed him for it, monster. I wish he'd done for you first.
Small wonder the brat's got more brass than brains if you're his mum. Guess we'll see for ourselves when we catch him, eh? Maybe we'll even make you watch as we gut him.
I don't have a good evil laugh when I have little breath. Let me try.
God, help us.
No, please, he's just a boy. Here's where they've taken up camp, your lordshipness. Right. Thanks, Donnie. Stay close now.
Huh?
I beg pardon, my lord? You don't mean... I can't fight, sir. I ain't never even stuck a pig before. Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed... I mean... Look, just stay here. You'll be fine. I wish I was strong as you sirs and madams. Kick that scum out single-handedly, I would.
Right.
Then you should fight and grow stronger. But I ain't... No man is born a warrior, Donnie. Farm work makes for fine training. A sickle's not far from a sword, after all. Bandits may be tougher than wheat, but the principle's the same. All right, my lord.
I can fight too.
As you say, I'm no warrior, but these are my people. I gots to do what I can do.
Are you ready?
Everyone in place?
Yeah.
Ready. Oh. Alright, so while we're here, I do want to go ahead and restructure my party. If you want to move someone around, try that. Easiest way to get somebody into your party. So here's the party I'm going to go with for now. I want Lissa to be able to heal up different people, and that's going to help out a lot. But I also want her to be able to get some experience, not only with Vake, but Crom's... Oh, excuse me, some support with Vake and Crom. I do want to show off both of those segments. Sully, I'm going to keep off by herself when Donnel comes into... When Donnel comes into the picture, I want her to be able to pair up with him, and we'll be able to move from there on out. Frederick is going to pair up with Sumia more as a backup and less as a unit all on his own, but I want to build up a relationship between the two of them. Muriel is going to be paired up with Serena so that we can constantly be switching out magic users every once in a while, and we're going to keep that as close as we can. With that, let's fight for now.
All right.
Fight stronger and get stronger, he says. Guess it can't hurt to try. I sure hope I don't get in the way. Gosh, that would be just awful. If Donnie levels up in this chapter even once, he will join the shepherds. If he fails to grow, it's back to the farm for him when the battle ends. I really want to get Donnel on our side. And with that, let's start this up. I technically don't want to go over Donnel until we're finished with the chapter, but I see this is probably a good spot to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and go over him. The only villager ever to join our cause, Donnel is a remarkable unit on the battlefield. Don't mess with the guy who has the most potential. Donnel's starting stats are nothing to boast about, but his class offers 2 different skills you cannot get anywhere else. Aptitude and Underdog. Aptitude ensures that he will grow extremely fast when compared to the other characters, due to his growth rates boosted by an additional 20% each regardless of what class he is. Underdog essentially raises his accuracy when he has the level disadvantage, but keep in mind that this only works when you're not counting promoted classes into the mix. Promoted classes add an additional 20 levels to their current level, so keep that in mind when using Underdog. He's got access to an additional class that you don't see on a lot of units in our army as of right now, the Fighter. Other than Vake and the male avatar, Donnel is the only character we'll see for quite a while with access to this class, giving him the option to gain counter, which is a very handy skill for the guys. If you can ride over that growth curve, Donnel will shoot right up as one unit you can rely on every step of the way. Also keep in mind that Donnel's growth rates are boosted, like I've said before, by 20%. What you see on screen are his base growth rates, and if you have aptitude equipped to him, they'll be these right now. Pretty handy, huh? And that about does it for Donnel. I do want to keep him in backup for now and give him a little bit of a boost in help. I do want to have him switch in for Sully when we have the option, but for now, most of the fighting is going to be done for the others. I do want to do this. Lissa pair up with Vake. And Vake, slash him. Nice try, bucko. Alright. I got an idea. It's risky, but it should work. Let me go ahead and set up for the idea, though. Let me go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead. Shoot. Alright, that's actually not a bad idea. Alright. Transfer. And I'm gonna wait here. It's risky business, but let's try this. Nope, don't separate. Gosh, dang it. I almost did that. Alright. Come on, Donnel. Got it. Okay. There we go. Alright. Switch. Hate to have to do this, but it's for your own good, my lord. Alright. I can work with that. That gets you to 14. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. That's gonna knock you the F out. How much does Donnel do? 4. Alright. You'll knock him out. I don't want to do that. Oh, hey, there we go. That'll work. Booyakasha! Alright, so all Donnel will need is one more kill and he's good to go. Where's that? Okay. I do want to point out there's 2 other enemies that you're going to want to take a look at. This jerk right here, along with this jerk right here. Defeat this one, he'll give you a chest key, and this one won't drop anything for now. Try your best to get to him before he reaches those 2 chests up in the top right corner. As such, I have Frederick essentially equipped for that. Now that I think about it, I can use Frederick for this.
Predictable.
Now, I'm wondering where I'm going to need to move the rest of my team. Okay. There's that. Door key in case I need it. But I'm probably not going to need it. Alright. Let me think about what my next move should be. Well, first off, boost that. Alright, let me plan this out real quick. I think, out of all the things I could do, I'll bring Serena over here. Frederick's got to get close. Close enough to take that guy out, either on his way out or on his way... Yeah, on his way out, actually. Let's do this.
Alas for you.
Let's have Crom get closer. Let's have Donnel get closer, but I'm gonna have Sully switch into the lead. Fake, you just gotta get closer. Alright. And Frederick is finally level 2. That was a bad level up, though. And that's gonna make things complicated. Alright, Frederick, I want you to defeat... you know what? No. You defeat him. There we go.
That was amazing.
Smia, get the level up. Nice. Alright. Freakazoid. You can't even reach there. Let's try this. There we go! Crom, you got some ether. It's recovery. That looks like ether from Super Smash Brothers. I'm not the only one, guys, am I? Alright, come on. Nope, didn't take him out. Muriel? Yeah, you can do that. There we go. Muriel finally leveled up to level 4. There we go. So everyone's around level 4. That's not bad. I want to let that guy go in and grab one of those chests. But not both of them. How would you feel about fighting together in the next battle? I'd love to. I just hope I don't trip or get in the way. Frederick and Samia's relationship improved. I'm just providing him a little bit of backup there, because he is in the line of fire. I don't remember what all he's in the line of fire of, though, but... Oh, thank God. Alright. Donnel, can you take him out? You can... You can! Okay. Donnel, thank you.
It's over.
Now I just need to keep him alive for the rest of the chapter. Donnel is now level 2. He's gonna come with us no matter what. Just keep him alive. That's something I've never checked. If he dies... I've checked to see, like, if he dies in Classic, yeah, of course, he's not gonna join our army, but I've never checked to see if he dies in casual mode, what that would entail. You've got to fight me in order to get out. Alright. There we go. There you go.
That's it.
I'm getting a level up from this. Yep. Level 5. Doing pretty well. Muriel's level 4. She could have used that as well. Let's grab that Iron Lance there. Alright. Or not the Iron Lance. Let's use this Iron Lance against this archer. I could have been... I just realized I could have been slaughtered. Oh, they give you all the chest keys you need. I didn't have to wait for that guy. Okay. I just always do that. It's just something I've always done. Alright, Vake. Now, I gotta leave this up to Vake and Crom for the most part. Let's draw you out here. Oh, I messed up. I messed up big time. Let's do 10. There we go. Donnel, if you can. You're not going to take him out, but you'll get him close. Let's do this then. There you are. I know he'll try and step back and either... Ah! Okay. I ain't liking this one bit. Yeah, kinda figured. Trade... Go for it, Donnel. There we go. I'm not doing as bad as I was during Fire Emblem Fates. I think it's probably just the fact that it's like, okay, I don't have to worry too much about keeping people alive, but at the same time, I want to keep them alive for the sake of just not having to... not have that redo thing. Oh, we're getting close. Alright. What did it have? A rescue staff. Ooh. That's gonna help a lot. Alright. I know Donnel has specific dialogue with this guy. That rapier just increases my accuracy. I can only survive one hit, though. Therefore, I'll wait for it. Alright, we've healed Donnel up a little more. We've got Liz at a level 7. Alright. Smia, get over here. Oh, shoot. I didn't get a chance to read that. Whoops. Oh, he will desecrate me! That ain't healthy. Crom, back out. Lissa, come over here and heal. That'll do 13. Muriel would do 11. I've got the higher defense out of the two of them. Really? A critical hit on the... Alright. Goes down to Serena.
This ain't where...
Okay.
Time them castle whelps learned what his wildborn make you do.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was something, like, on the lines of that. Yep. That's a really good level. Not bad. Alright, Frederick and Samia. We did it! We're rid of them bandits for good and all! A worthy first victory, Donnie. You fought well. Ma! Ma, it's me! Oh, Donnie, thank goodness you're safe. I was worried near to death, boy. I can't thank you enough for saving my son and our village, my lord. Oh, jeez, I don't remember what voice I gave her. Donnie, where are your manners? Take a knee and thank his lordliness. I can't begin to repay all what you done for us, sir. Thank you. You led the charge, Johnny. We just picked off the stragglers. Yeah, kinda. He technically defeated 4 guys. I'm not kidding. Hone your potential and use it to keep this village safe. Wait, please. Something wrong? I has a request, sir. If it pleases your graceliness. Take me with you, my lord. Let me be a shepherd like you. I'm good with livestock, I am. Please, sir.
What?
Hush now, you fool boy. I want to hone my... whatever he said. I just want to keep this place safe. I never thought I was good for nothing more than shoveling dirt. But my lord showed me there's more I can do. More I needs to be doing.
Let's help us.
You needs to be knowing your place, boy. A farm and it's no fit for a royal... Actually, we'd be thrilled to have him. The shepherds need every good man we can find, and your son fought bravely. You're very kind to say as much, your lordshipness, but... well, you're a grown man now, Donnie. I suppose you can make up your own mind. Oh, Ma.
Safe journey.
You just come home safe, love. I'll see that the village is still standing when you return a hero. Well, off with you then. Glory's waiting, boy. I ain't fighting for glory, Ma. I'm fighting for you. But if I do find some glory, I'll be sure to bring it home for you. Just come home alive, Donnie. And there we are. That's Paralogue 1. We got some support conversations. Of course, we got Samia and Frederick. Let's go ahead and take that off. Or tick that off their list. Frederick, what are you doing up so early?
Good morning, Samia. I'm inspecting everyone's weapons and armor to ensure all is ready for battle.
But it's not even dawn yet. Don't you ever sleep?
I have sworn to serve Crom and the shepherds to the best of my ability. As commander, Crom bears a burden far heavier than any of ours. It would ill behoove me to neglect any opportunity to lessen that load.
He's fortunate to have you. Imagine getting up this early just to check gear.
I did not stir this morning simply to satisfy myself.
Okay, I read that right. I did not stir this morn simply to satisfy myself as to our battle readiness. I also exercised, performed a number of weapon drills, and patrolled the camp. Then I stoked the fire, readied the makings for morning tea, and consumed 1 egg. Oh, and I scared off a noisy flock of birds nesting too near my lord's tent. Then, with no other pressing task, I took the time to inspect our equipment. Good heavens! Apologies, my lady. You must find my prattle to be terribly dull. I have often been criticized for what some consider to be an excess of zeal. Such devotion appears to make my comrades uneasy.
Well, I think it's wonderful.
What?
You do?
Absolutely. You're an inspiration, Frederick. There's no other word for it. Look at all you do for Crom. It makes me wish I was more like you. I'm so sick of being the girl whose main contribution is falling on her face. I know we all need levity in these times, but I would still prefer to do more.
Thanks.
I don't know what to say. You're the first person who has ever understood what I'm trying to do. Perhaps we should join our causes to each other. We could be the grease that keeps the shepherds running smoothly.
Now that is a splendid idea.
Alright, not bad. That's pretty nice. Alright, Muriel and Serena, I'm curious about this one. How discomposing. That looked like a pretty bad spill, Muriel. Are you alright? Are you hurt? A minor contusion. Benign. Everything you were carrying went flying. I see your herbs, some papers, what is this? A book? A journal? Unhand that, madam! Sorry. I didn't realize it was so important. Important? Muriel? I suppose it does bear some import, yes. It's a lodestar of sorts. One that points the way to the truth. Wow, who wrote it? A famous mage or something?
No.
Not famous at all, no. The author was my mother.
Yeah.
Ah, that explains the rough binding. No offense intended. Still, that's amazing. Was your mother a mage as well, or perhaps a scientist? What is the impetus of for your inquiry? I need to look up that word. Muriel has a lot of words that I don't know the definition for. Just saying. Impetus for my... Do you mean why do I ask? I don't know. I'm curious. Would most people be? An autonomic reaction to conversational stimulus. I know all of those words, mind you, but still. An autonomic reaction to conversational stimulus. I see. Did I say something strange?
No.
Curious, perhaps. Meriting closer study? Certainly. Spontaneous reactive curiosity. Fascinating. What is the underlying mechanism? I really think you're reading too much into this. Yeah, so do I! And I was praised for having superior intellect to my colleagues at one point. Alright, Vake and Melissa. Here comes B rank. Vake? I asked Crom about you. Do you know what he said? He said you're a great warrior and he's learning a lot from your duels.
Bah, he's just trying to soften up old Teach.
But didn't you say pretty much the same thing about him the other day?
Keep your voice down, I told you, that's between you and me.
Right, how silly of me.
Did you know that Crom once put on a disguise and came to my little town? Never let on about who he was, even when my axe took a disliking to him. I used to think royals were nothing but puffed up blowhards. Stick a pin in their silk-covered hides and whoosh, all the air runs out of them.
I would have to agree with him on a couple of merits. Most royals do seem that way.
That brother of yours, he changed my mind.
People are always reminding Crom he's royalty. He tends to forget.
I've dealt with a lot of fool ignorance since I joined the Shepherds. People are always asking who I think I am, the commoner lording it up with princes. But I've had it from lowborn and highborn alike, but never Crom. It's like he doesn't care where I'm from, so long as I handle myself in a fight.
Vake, behind all the bluster, I think you may love Crom more than any of us.
Hey, don't go putting words in my mouth. Not a word of this to Crom either, especially that lovey-dovey part.
Why, so many secrets we're sharing these days.
One of these days, the Vake needs to learn to keep his big yap shut. Guess he's no longer the teach in that sense.
Oh, don't be silly. I've actually tickled you, trust me. Just promise you'll try to get along with my brother, alright?
Alright, but after I beat him.
Well, the teacher has become the student. I'm sorry. Alright, B rank between Vake and Lissa. I guess you can kind of see where that's headed. And that pretty much wraps it up. There are no more paralogs available to us. So you know what that means. Come on, it's like episode 5 of all things. You should know what this means. Next episode, we're heading off to chapter 4 in the Arena Ferox. I wonder what's going on there. I'll see you guys then. Bye.